Okay, team. So welcome to the first lesson of this Elite Snipe trading course. Okay, welcome to the first lesson of this course on mastering my trading setups. And as I said, before mastering the setups, you must first master your mindset, okay? You must make sure you are on the right track in terms of mindset when it comes to trading, okay? This way, it will be much easier later on to master the setups and become profitable, okay? So this will be the first section of the mastering your mindset, which will be 3 or 4 sections. And this first one is acknowledging the process, okay? So making sure you know there's a process and what this process looks like. And yeah, overall, just acknowledging that there's a long process, okay, which is trading. And yeah, let's just look into it, okay? So acknowledging the process. First of all, you must understand it's a long-term business, okay? You have to view trading as a business, okay? This is something any professional trader will tell you. Okay, you have to try to average up. You can't gamble with the money of the business. You can't ever gamble, okay? You have to follow risk management. It's a business which at the beginning won't be profitable, but with some years and loads of hard work, it will become profitable, okay? So as the stat we have right down here, the average profitable trader takes 6,000 hours of study to become profitable, okay? Which is more or less 3 years. And we could argue some traders might take 2 years, others might take 10 years. I believe it might be 8,000 hours, okay? So 4 years or even, yeah, 8,000 hours, I think it would be more precise on average, okay? Then the next thing you must acknowledge is you won't get rich fast, okay? So it's not about hitting a jackpot and flipping an account like crazy one time and that's it. But it's about becoming consistent over time, okay? Building up your accounts little by little, building your knowledge, your experience, and your results, okay? Little by little, and just becoming consistent, okay? Then you can't cut time, okay? So again, it's part of acknowledging the process. It's a process. You just can't cut time. Some things, it just takes time and experience, okay? For example, learning to only follow the trading setups, this will take time and experience, okay? Um, Learning to stick to a plan, learning to only stick to risk management and to manage risk properly, and etc., etc., etc. All of this takes some time, okay? And you must also acknowledge this. It's not fast, but if you stick to it, you will achieve your goals, okay? Then obviously accept losses. Losses are absolutely part of the game, okay? There is no trading system in this world which has 100% win rate. Absolutely no trading system. And yeah, losses are simply part of the game. You have to learn to minimize these losses and maximize the wins, okay? And just not be taken down by these losses, okay? You have to trust the system. The system I'm going to show you works, okay? It has losses every once in a while. But again, if you trust the system, overall, it will give you very good returns, okay? And the last part is enjoying the process. This is a step, or this is a part that loads of traders do not take into account, okay? And guys, enjoy the process, okay? You will be for some years battling with trading, but at the end, you will achieve it, okay? And it will be faster than what you actually think, okay? Because at the end of the day, when 3 years go by, the 3 years you're suffering, these are hard, okay? But after these 3 years, go by and you start becoming profitable, that's it. You will most likely be profitable for the rest of your life. So enjoy this process, guys, because it's at the end of the day, if you put it in your life spectrum, it's very fast, okay? And people just do not enjoy this process, then they have everything they want and they just didn't enjoy the process. And this is a very big regret, okay? Believe me, this is a big regret not enjoying the process, okay? So yeah, you have to acknowledge all of these aspects I've just mentioned, okay? And enjoy the process, guys. You know there's losses. You know at the beginning you won't manage risk that good. You won't follow the plan always. You have to acknowledge this, uh, enjoy improving on each one of these aspects, okay? And yeah, just enjoy the process overall, okay? So this is something I also want to point out is why some traders never make it. Because there's traders that never become profitable And it's always because of these three things, okay? 99% of the times, it's because of these three things I'm going to name right now, okay? First of all, because they change strategy constantly, okay? They try out a strategy, they see it doesn't work for them, and then they flip into another strategy, okay? Then they have to start from zero learning that strategy. They do not take enough time or practice with that strategy, then they flip again to another strategy and they have to start from zero. And this will just prevent them from never ever becoming profitable, okay? Because it's not one strategy that you will learn one day and suddenly that day you will be profitable. It doesn't work like that, okay? It's you have to learn a strategy and master it, master risk management, master following the trading plan, following that strategy, and that's it. And little by little, and you will see how you go improving. Later, we will see a graphical representation on the next slide. So yeah, changing strategy is one of the main reasons why some traders never make it, okay? Then lack of risk management. Some traders are unable of managing risk because they have false expectations. They want to get rich fast. They are trading with little money. They need money or whatever. So they do not follow risk management. Therefore, they also lose all the time. Okay. They also lose all the time. They will get revenge. They will get whatever. They will over a lot. They will over leverage. Therefore, they will always get caught up in a spiral of losing one trade and revenge trading and losing all of the account or whatever. Okay. So lack of risk management. Okay. And so the next thing is getting too emotional, okay? Some traders getting too emotional and lack of risk management, at the end of the day, they all tie up to changing strategy, okay? If you are getting too emotional, it's because you are changing strategy, you are not following risk, okay? You are not confident of your trading, therefore, you are not trusting your system, you are revenge trading, you are buying now, you are selling later, and overall you are going crazy, and therefore you just keep losing, and just keep on being trapped on this spiral, okay? So very important things to have into consideration if you want to be profitable, okay? So first of all, stick to one strategy, which is the one I'm going to show you here, okay? Sorry. Manage risk properly, always, no matter what, manage risk. Don't revenge trade, don't overload, don't over leverage, okay? Then the next one and the last one, never get too emotional, okay? Learn the system, learn the risk management, and almost be like a robot when it comes to approaching the markets and trading the markets, okay? And the last thing I want to look at for this first area of mastering your mindset, okay, of acknowledging the process, is just a graphical representation of a consistent trader and a not consistent trader, okay? So I've put this in a spectrum, okay? 10 period, 75, the level of 75 represents profitability, okay? And a not consistent trader, a trader which, as we said on the slide before, is changing of strategy consistently, not managing risk and getting too emotional all the time when trading, is this red line, okay, right here. They will start, they will lose some, they will be lucky, they will win some, the strategy will stop working, they will try another strategy, they will be lucky, they will keep on losing, they will try another strategy because they are losing, until the point they just quit trading, okay? They quit trading because they have not been able to manage risk properly, to control their emotions, and to follow a plan, okay? And to follow a strategy since the minute one, okay? So a not consistent trader would be this red line, and a very consistent trader, a trader who's always working on the strategy, working on risk management, working on emotions, which is basically what I'm going to show throughout this course, would represent this green line, okay? So at the beginning, they might be a bit unlucky, but then they might start figuring out the strategy. They might have a losing streak right there, then they might have a winning streak with the strategy. Here they might do some tweaks to the strategy if needed. Then he might start really mastering the strategy, mastering emotions, mastering risk management, until it comes to a point where you finally have practiced enough, finally have enough knowledge, finally have become extremely disciplined, okay? and you take off, and then is when you will start to see profitability, okay? So again, having to consideration this consistent trader, slow and steady growth until a point it almost becomes exponential, and a not profitable trader sideways, okay, up and down until he quits, okay? And yeah, team, this is it for this first part of mastering your mindset, acknowledging the process, okay? And I will see you on the next lesson, which will be on understanding the markets and understanding why markets are designed to trick you, okay? So have a good day, team. I will see you in the next lesson on mastering the mindset. Goodbye.